was over them rather than under them began last winter. Some people reported seeing strange lights in the sky. One even got it on videotape. And before spring arrived, dozens more were reporting the same thing. So what was it? Paul Hodgson went there to ask the same question.
Carleton County, New Brunswick. This is farming country, a place where an honest day's work makes for a good night's sleep. But lately, evenings haven't been so restful in this area, because with the darkness has come an unusual visitor.
Something that I'd never seen before.
I was about 150 to 200 feet over the house.
It's a mystery to me, really.
This is what's causing all the fuss.
Look at it. Come back home. Do you ever see anything like that before?
This video was shot by Murray Underhill of Wakefield. These lights have been appearing in the skies over Heartland and Woodstock since January. They've been witnessed by dozens of people, some from a distance, while others have had a much closer encounter.
A neighbor up the road came down and told him that there was some strange lights in the skies.
Toby Underhill's husband, Murray, recorded what he saw. His tape is popular viewing in Wakefield.
I was about 150 to 200 feet over the house. And there wasn't any noise. If the neighbor down the road hadn't come and told him it was in the area, he'd never have known. He'd have missed it. But when he came out, it was just all lights, just a triangle with all this massive lights.
Just down the road from the Underhills, another neighbor had a somewhat closer encounter. Clayton Shaw is a minister in the area. He'd made a sighting back in January, but no one believed him. So he told me people began calling him the UFO pastor. Well, a few weeks later, Clayton saw it again. This time he had his wife, daughter, and her fiancé as witnesses.
I was just getting ready for bed about 10:30. And so I hollered to the rest of the members of the family. I said, if you want to see a UFO, you better look out the window. So they laughed at me, but...
Where was
it? It was right directly over here. There's a manure pile there, at the end of the barn. I'd say approximately about 50 feet or 60 feet, judging now after seeing this tree to being leaved out.
It was completely silent.
Completely silent. And so we all were out here, the four of us, when it was there. And I said, they were very excited over it. So it stayed there probably, I'd say, approximately 3 minutes. And then it turned and went to our left here. And then about 3 or 4 minutes later, why, it reappeared in the very same place. We could see it coming. And as it closer to God, the bigger it was, and to come to that same place where it was before. And it done it 3 times, and there's no sound whatsoever.
Clayton, what do you think it was?
I can't put a name on it. I wasn't waiting for any men to walk around on the earth or anything, but it's something that I'd never seen before.
Meanwhile, upriver, Carla Orser was doing some paperwork at home. She enjoys the view from her little upstairs window, but on this night, Carla was about to see something quite different.
I was sitting here, and I was working, and something caught my eye, a light, a big light. It was red and white, and it was behind that pine tree.
Lots of traffic up here with McCain's strips.
Yes, there is, right, and we have helicopters and planes that are traveling all the time, but you can hear them for miles before they even get here. You know something's coming through the air. But there was nothing this night. There was no sound whatsoever, because I went to the window and I listened. But there was nothing. And it was there, and then just sort of a blink of an eye, it was gone. That's how fast it moved.
Remember about that night.
Further up the valley, Richard Orser, no relation, was watching TV in his living room.
We were sitting on the couch, my wife and I, and she happened to notice a bright light. And she said, there goes a plane. When I went to the door, I got about 30 seconds glimpse of the bright light, and it just suddenly vanished, moved rather rapidly.
Faster than an aircraft?
Faster, much faster, yes.
A short time later, the lights were back.
I came out and plugged the car in about half an hour after I noticed it in the front, and I just kind of happened to look up. Heard this little humming sound, 3 lights, roughly in a triangular shape. It's just a soft, easy humming sound.
Same lights.
Same lights, yeah.
Did it do the disappearing act again? Or?
No, it kind of just sauntered along as if it was minding its own business.
The Carleton County sightings remain a mystery. And what is a UFO mystery without Fredericton's Stan Friedman? He is one of the top UFO investigators in the entire world. Friedman has worked on thousands of these cases and is writing a book about a suspected crash site in the U.S. Friedman says the Heartland case is a strange one, but is believable.
I found, and I'm sure you did too, that the stories were consistent. You didn't get people exaggerating. When you really pin down what they saw, they didn't say it went 10,000 miles an hour, they didn't say it went straight up and did all kinds of weird things. They were genuinely puzzled, and I don't know what they saw.
The story's been covered by the weekly newspapers in the area. We couldn't talk to everyone who had a sighting, but we were given a list of about a dozen others willing to talk. That's unusual, says Friedman.
What's different here is that they spoke up, the press covered it honestly, decently, fairly, squarely, however you want to put it. And so that encouraged other people to come forward. If the original article had been, ha-ha, silly season is here again, nobody would have come forward. Who needs it, you know?
Reporter Wendy Marr has covered the story for the Heartland Observer.
Well, what were your thoughts when you first started to research this thing?
Well, I think that anything is possible, so I didn't automatically dismiss it as being crackpots or anything like that. I thought, I know these people saw something for sure. And
Stan Friedman's investigation has cleared a couple of likely suspects as sources of the lights in the sky. The people at McCain Airstrip in Heartland and staff at Loring Air Force Base in Maine say they had no aircraft flying on the nights in question.
So it's a true unidentified flying object. We know it certainly wasn't a conventional airplane. It wasn't a helicopter. As you know, it was silent comparatively. And out there where it's really quiet, you'd certainly hear a conventional airplane. We don't think it was an ultralight, not at that time of year, some guy flying a thing. It certainly wasn't Superman. So a true unidentified flying object added to the pile.
For the time being, evenings in quiet Carleton County have returned to normal. But many still think about what they've seen and wonder if the Heartland lights will return again.
UFO hunter Paul Hodgson joins me now in the studio. Paul, what do you think is going on?
They saw something. I don't know what it was. They don't. Stan Friedman doesn't know what it is. Their stories, even people that we didn't see in my story, their stories all jive. They're all the same. Something weird up there. The most amazing thing to me is that it could maneuver and fly around near these people, and they not hear anything at all or a very small sound. That's amazing to me.
And it's likely that these people aren't ever going to get an explanation about that.
These things usually remain unsolved. I don't see anything unless somebody has come up with some sort of flying device that nobody else is very familiar with right now. Gosh, I don't know. There doesn't seem to be any explanation coming from any of the airfields or any private citizens up there. It's a real mystery for them and for us.
Thank you, Paul. Rose Arsenault and the weather.
Yeah. Look at it. Come back home. Do you ever see anything like that before? Kids are watching it. It'll come back. I was going to go home, but you ever didn't. Come back. Do you ever see, look at that? It'll come closer. But get whatever pictures you can of it while it is that bright. If you can. You pull back on them. Ain't that something? Did you ever see that before? Oh, I wish that thing come close enough. See, it'll get real dim and then it'll get brighter again. And it's coming right back over this way again. See it?
Yeah.
That is an old plane. It'll come back over this way closer too. But if you can get a picture, I suppose it's better to get something nothing.
Oh, I can see it through here.
Can you? Are you getting any pictures of it?
Yeah. It's just a ball. It's just a ball of light right now.
Yeah, but when it comes closer.
I hope I could hold the camera steady.
Well, we don't know. It's a plane, I guess. Yeah, no, it's very clear. Right by the window. It's getting closer, Murray. Look at it. It's coming over this way. You cold?
No.
You have a mitts in that one. Ain't that a hot dog? Oh, look, it's coming even closer now. Oh, I wish it would come a little closer. Yes, sir. It's coming.
Did you shut your car off?
No, it's
You
still
left it
going.
running?
Yeah. Never know when I need it. Here, walk over here, Murray. Look.
Now you can hear it. Hear it?
Can you get a picture of it?
How's it going? It seems to be making a different sweep now.
Yeah. Oh, look at the lights on this thing. Is it one?
It's turning away,
Go.
isn't it?
Look at it. It's turning, but looks like it's making a right-hand turn.
Yeah, it's turning away. It's made a different. See, it's making sweeps, whatever it is.
Hey, you guys come in. Turn that light out. So you can see that. You see that? Yeah. Go back in. You see it there. We're coming back in. You go over by that window, look. Okay?
It's going further away now.
Well,
I missed a good picture. If I wished I'd had a picture of it at first.
but it might come back, Murray, again. It made a turn. That is
Wish
not
it would
no.
make a turn and come right over here like it did before.
It could. Don't give up on it. It's really worth. It looks like it's coming back over this way again. It's like sort of going straight and then, excuse me, and then it'll come right straight back over.
Now,
again.
it's a lot closer now, just the same than
Yeah.
before, and it's not near, the light's not near as bright as it was
No.
when I first started
Oh, it
taping.
can get real bright. Do you ever see anything that can go that? See that? There can be 2 or 3 of those things too going. See way over there too, flashing, Murray?
Yeah.
See, there's sometimes 2 or 3 of them things. One's bigger, and they join up with the big ones. And then, why does it do that? Oh, it's coming this way, Murray.
Yeah, I'm taping it. See? It's turning away again.
Mike? I might not like it when I get my car running. It comes up right here and heads back over that way. Unless it comes